Hi, it's Mark Weekland, and I'm here to show you how to make and do a flip folder. A flip folder comes from Dr. Richard Gentry. Here it is on the table. You can see it. All you need is a manila folder, a slip of paper that says say, see, hide, see, another slip that says write, check, correct. You split it down the middle, the front part of the folder. You need some spelling cards like this. You might use these for spelling word sorts at some point in time. These are words that students have already read and they know and are familiar with these words. They're trying to get the words to become sight words in their brain dictionary. You also need these blank slips of white paper. And the routine is this. Students can work in pairs. They can work at their desk individually. You can do it as a whole group. You can put it in a learning center. The routine is this. You take a word like this. These are all consonant LE words. The student says the word and then tries to see it in his head. Maple. Then he hides it underneath this first flap like that. He tries to see it in his head again. It should be a sight word. Next, he takes a white slip of paper and puts it underneath this second flap and writes the word here. And then finally lifts up the first flap, can do this, and then he can check to see if it's correct. You can do dot and check for correcting if there's any mistakes, or even if there isn't a mistake, you can still do dot and check. M dot A dot P dot L dot E. This one is correct. You can put a little check mark on there, and then you set them both to the side and you repeat the process. We'll do one more. The student says the word brittle, tries to see it in his head. He closes his eyes. Then he hides the word brittle underneath this flap, tries to see the word again in his mind. He's going to write on a white slip of paper on this one. He's going to write the word B-R-I. Say the student writes it like that. And then finally, he's going to lift and check and correct if necessary. We could do dot and check if we'd like. B dot R dot I dot T dot T. Oh, I forgot a T. L dot E. And then I'm going to write it one more time so I have a correct model. B R I T T L E. Maybe I'll put a check and I'll set that aside. And then I go and get my next word and I just continue through my words. So maybe I'm going to work for 5 minutes. If you need some accountability, a student could paper clip these together or staple them together, put them in the busy box, turn them in somewhere, maybe write an initial or a name on there so you know who it came from. And that is a flip folder.